Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Bella the Ball. It's your girl Bella, or you can also call me Belle. As always, I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well. So, in my last video, I did say that I was going to talk about being liked versus being respected. Okay? So let's get into it. Okay guys, so being liked versus being respected, right? Everybody wants to be liked. We all want to be liked. We all want to be admired. It's human nature. We can't help it. It's a part of how we are wired as human beings. So sometimes I want attention, sometimes I don't. I can't help it. It's just a part of me. Some people need attention more than others. Some people don't. But at the core of it all, we all want to be liked. And it's just the way it is. But there's pros and cons to everything, right? Being liked is nice, but there's a downside to always wanting to be liked. Sometimes it means sacrificing who you are so you can be somebody else so that other people may like you. Now, you might show this when you're around family, friends, maybe you're one person here, one person there. That's kind of fine because we all kind of can embody different parts of our personalities when maybe we're around different people. As long as you're not losing the core of who you are, I don't think that's a bad thing. But we also have to be mindful of being respected. Now, being respected to me, like as I've gotten older and I've grown, I've realized how important that is. Like being liked is one thing, but being respected is a whole different thing. And it can go hand in hand, right? So someone can like you and also respect you. Someone can respect you and not like you. It's not mutually, is it mutually exclusive? I think that's what I want to say. They don't always go hand in hand, but it's nice if a person likes you and they respect you, but it's not always the case. So maybe your boss, you respect your boss, how they carry themselves, their work ethic, but you may not really like them as a person because maybe they're not personable, maybe they're not approachable. But in a way, the way they handle the business side, you can respect it, right? So respect is just having a core of just self-value, self-love, being able to be firm in who you are, setting boundaries, being assertive, and having self-respect is very important. A part of being respected requires you to also have self-respect. Now, people can respect you and you may not necessarily respect your own self. I guess that can happen, but it's more powerful when you respect yourself because it'll make people respect you more, right? And so it's like, even though we strive to be liked, that's fine, that's okay. But we also need to understand how important respect is. Because when people respect you, it can open so many doors, and especially as women, right? Sometimes men, we know how this is, fellas, y'all know what time it is. A man will treat you based on like how you carry yourself. If you carry yourself with respect, then he knows to approach you and have respect for you, especially if you maintain that. And if you don't, you may find that people disrespect you more. And people can, and this is the thing about being liked. Even if people like you, it doesn't always mean that they respect you, right? And people can take advantage of you when they like you. So it's like, oh, I like that person because, well, they gave me money. If I want money, oh, hey, can I borrow $20? Oh, they give me money, I like them. They may not respect you though, because you don't put up boundaries, you don't say no, you always give in to their requests. So they may like you because you're giving them something that they want, that's of value to them, but it can come with you being depleted. You can deplete yourself financially, even being in a toxic relationship, a dysfunctional relationship. You're the one being depleted while that person is being fed. So they may like you for as much as what they can get from you, but they may not respect you, right? Because without boundaries and standing firm in who you are and saying, this is who I am, people can and will take advantage, right? So it's always a trade-off. Being respected might mean that people don't like you, right? They may be like, oh, who does she think she is? She thinks she all that. Like, She walks around with her head held high, right? They may not like you because they can't take and get from you. They can't play with you. They can't take advantage. But they secretly respect you because it's like, damn, that person has so much like self-confidence. They have so much self-love. They have so much just like boundaries. Whether we realize it or not, we respect people who set boundaries. People who don't play games. No, I'm not saying that you can't be a friendly person, but to be firm in who you are and be assertive, like, hey, I'm not going to do that. You want me to help you do that today? Sorry, I can't help you. Person may not like that because they're not getting what they want, but they also can respect you because you're showing who this is who I am. This is what it is. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not willing to do. Take it or leave it. They have to they respect you even if they talk bad about you. Oh, and this person this person that. They still will look, whether you know it or not, they may still respect you because you put up a boundary and you are firm. And people with boundaries are very attractive because we live in a society where it's all about me, 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 me. Take, 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 take. Yes, 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 yes. Right? Being a yes man, being a yes woman, being a people pleaser because we want to be liked. But we don't want to say no because we're afraid of not being liked. So we don't set boundaries, and so we open ourselves up to being taken advantage of. Sometimes when we are respected and not liked, you might not have a lot of friends. You might not have a lot of people that want to fool with you. They respect you, but they may not want to get close because they may feel intimidated or feel, they just don't. They may not be able to relate to you because they don't respect themselves. So how can they be close to you when you have self-respect? They're always going to feel like maybe incompetent, right? So there's a trade-off to that, being liked and being respected. Like I said, it's human nature. We all want to be liked. We all want attention. Sometimes we are attention seeking and we know we're being attention seeking, and sometimes we are and we don't even realize because it's so ingrained in who we are. It's a beautiful thing to want to be liked and to be liked, to be loved, right? But we have to maintain a balance. Do I want to be liked at the expense of people taking advantage of me and not being able to put my foot down? Do I want to be respected but maybe come off as possibly being too stern or too mean or too, So it's good to have a balance. It's good to know that, hey, I'm human. It's in my nature. I want to be liked. We all want approval. That's normal. I want approval. You want approval. And it hurts when you don't get it sometimes, but it's life. We don't always get what we want. But we have to also understand that respect is very important. Having self-respect, having boundaries, being firm in who you are, building up that self-confidence. This is something that I've struggled with, and I still sometimes struggle with that. It's not always perfect. Sometimes I'm not strong in my boundaries, sometimes I am. And it's always going to be a work in progress, but having self-esteem and self-confidence really strengthens your self-respect. Knowing who you are, setting boundaries, saying no, and not caring, like, well, you don't like me. Okay, well, maybe you aren't really my friend. Maybe you don't really love me. If I tell you no one time and you got a problem with that, like, you don't really mess with me, let's be honest, right? So, and sometimes you have to say no and see how people react, and you'll be surprised. It'll tell you a lot about how they view themselves and how they view you, right? Because if someone loves you and you say no, you stop liking me, you stop messing with me, that says more about you than it does about me. Like, it is what it is. Oh, good, great. Now I know how you are. You're probably manipulative. You're probably a user. I don't need that in my energy. Like, no, I'm not going to tolerate it. So, it's just life, and we just always have to strike to make a balance. Like I said, we all want to be liked, but we should also strive to be respected, to have self-respect, to give respect to others, be firm in who we are. You can't really accomplish much in life if you do things out of wanting to be liked all the time. You just set yourself up for failure. you know? So it's just good to be able to, have a balance. You're aware that you want to be liked, and that's fine. It's human nature, like I keep saying. But we have to also have respect for ourselves and be firm and say no in the times that we need to say no, and just, boss up. Sometimes you gotta boss up and just be firm in who you are, even if it means going against people who love you, people who so-called love you. Because if I set a boundary, that doesn't mean that I'm mean or I'm nasty. I'm just doing what I have to do to protect myself, and I'm not gonna allow others to take advantage of me. And we should also do the same, vice versa. So yeah, this isn't gonna be a super long video. I just want to talk about that real quick. And I'll be back with another one. But guys, while we all want to be liked, strive to, you know, respect yourself, give respect to others. Respect is very important, and it takes you a long way in relationships. You know, I don't think people can really love each other authentically if there's no respect. If you don't respect yourself, your partner's probably not going to love you effectively or obviously respect you either. Like, respect is very important, self-respect, right? And that affects the quality of our relationships. And like I said, as I get older, like, being liked isn't that much of a necessity anymore. It's like, yeah, it's a part of who I am, but I want respect. Like, and not everybody is like that, but if you can strive to be like, you know what, yeah, I want to be liked, but respect is a lot. Respect is like everything, It's downsides to everything in life, pros and cons, but being respected gets you a whole lot further in life than just doing things to be liked and just to be a people pleaser. There's no fun in that. Okay. So just a really quick video, guys. I'm not gonna make it too long. I'm straight to the point. I'll be back with another one. Go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hello. And I will see you guys in another one. And as always, stay safe, stay safe and be blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.